임페이시 싱가포르 남자입니다. 안녕하세요 여러분들. It's been such a long time since I last live streamed. Wow. Let's see. Let's see if it is showing up on the platforms correctly. Let's see if it's showing up on Instagram, LinkedIn correctly. Oh, yes, it is. Let's see if it's showing up on YouTube correctly. Somehow I can't check. Oh well, whatever. Seems to work. Wow, what a week it has been. What a crazy adventure it has been here in America so far, and so much have happened since the last time I streamed. And of course, I think the two biggest difference in my life since I last streamed, number one is my dog. I, you know, I made a video about getting a puppy, right? And I even got books to read to. See, the thing is, this is not even my first time having a puppy. I've always had a dog since I was young. In fact, I never stopped having a dog. But this time around, I don't know why I still had to buy books and read it all over again. Why? I don't understand why. And the next big thing is my wife and I, maybe very high chance that we may be moving to Dallas, Texas. Nothing is firm yet. Like nothing in my life is actually like firm until it's actually done. It's never like firm, right? So we spent one weekend last weekend in Dallas, looking around for houses and stuff, and we actually like it. We actually like the price versus size versus setup that we are getting in Dallas. So it's a very high chance, and my wife really likes the Korean community there as well. But the thing is, my wife is doing very well in New York. So to move or not to move, that's the question. You guys have been following me for long enough, you know. For me, moving is just one thought away, yeah. But this time around, it's a lot more complex because of my wife. It's mostly I have to really take her life, what she's got going on into consideration. So this time around, moving for me has become quite a complex issue. Like you guys following me for long enough, you know, like at a whim, you said I will move from Korea to Japan. At a whim, I will move to Turkey. At a whim, in fact, overnight, I will just pack up and go. Oh, but you know, ever since coming to America, ever since really deciding to settle down with my wife, wow, life has changed quite a lot, huh? Including, of course, jjdynamite.com. Yeah, everybody calls Limpe JJ Dynamite here in America, okay? Um, yeah. So nobody's on, yeah. Of course, you know, I don't expect anybody to be on since I never announced doing this live stream in the first place. So it take a miracle for anyone to come on, especially any of my fans. So I think I just kind of like leaving a video here for everyone to know what's going on in my life right now. Right now, I have two businesses. I have a coaching company, JJ Dynamite LLC. Why do they call me JJ Dynamite here? Because here I'm called Jason Jang, JJ. And then apparently there's a 75-year-old very famous comedian called JJ Dynamite. And then my friends started calling me JJ Dynamite because kind of like my character is like dynamite as well. I found it very catchy, so I adopted it. And then my other company, which is a non-profit association for all my investment students, First Miracle Investor Group. So these two things are like the biggest thing in my life right now here in America. And I'm gonna say you truly praise the Lord and truly thank the Lord for all this breakthrough in the way of my business. Um, in a way, I'm sacrificing a lot of my what I used to call life for my businesses. If you have been following me for the past few years, you know I'm all about life. Yeah, I'm all about the experience of life. Experience more life. I guess right now I'm focusing on experiencing the life of a successful businessman. Yeah. Something I've not done for more than a decade. Yeah, so maybe that's it. Maybe that's what I'm really focusing on right now. Um, but of course, I'm going to bring it up to a certain level, and then I'm going to get my freedom again. That's the nature of business and investments. Yeah? You work it really hard for the first couple of years, and then after that, soon enough, before you know it, in about 5 years, 3 years time, it starts to feed you back, and things starts to run on its own, and now you're free again. So I guess so-called life. Maybe right now I have to define life slightly differently. Maybe life for me right now is no longer going around, going to different countries, just hanging around, pursuing a hobby. Maybe that's not no longer what I think life is. I think right now I'm more excited to build a family life, something I've never done before. So what's a family life? Let me define what I mean by a family life. To me, a family life is having our own house. Yes, I am old-fashioned Asian guy. To me, not owning our own house is not having a family. That's the bottom line. Okay, I know a lot of Asian people here in New York, right? They live rental all their life. I can't accept that. I'm sorry. I'm not that kind of guy. Man, I didn't come from that culture, man. I come from Singapore, from a culture where everybody has their own house. Everybody are homeowners, okay? So I cannot accept it. I cannot accept having children in a rental house. My parents never did that to me. I'm not going to do that to my kids. So to me, a family life, number one, most important is having a. Okay, rewind. Most important is having a wife first, right? Okay, you have a wife. Now, what does a family life look like to me? You have your own home. That's number one. You must have your own home. If I don't have my own home, I don't regard that as a family life. I think in your own home, having lots of pets, husband and wife, and then having our own kids. To me, that's family life. And to build that kind of the ideal family life to me, to build that kind of family life costs a lot of money, a shitload of money. Okay, so I'm working really hard right now. Over the past 10 years, actually 9 plus years, yeah, that I've been just fooling around all over the world, feeding off the residual income that I make from my investments. That's only enough for me. It's enough only for me alone, freedom lifestyle, but it's not enough as a man supporting a family. So yeah, that's why I'm working very hard on my businesses right now. That's why I need to reinvest in my investments much more than I used to. I need to build up a good size portfolio. I need to build up, and actually when it comes to business, in the end of the day, to me, it's not even about the money. It's really about the impact that I'm having on people. So many people have been changed. So many lives have been changed because of what I have to offer. And every day I go down on my knees and I thank the Lord for allowing me to experience the honor and the privilege to be able to change people's life in the way that I do. So, yeah, to me, it's not a hard thing to do. To me, it's a very privileged thing. And every day, even today, even this morning, when I was introducing Miracle Zero of my investment strategy, wow, the kind of aha moment that lights up on the faces of my student, and and not just that, like a cloud lifted from their face, like before they see the light. The face, when you look at people on the streets, right, there's always like a dark cloud over their face, right? And when my students come into my course, they all pretty much have that dark cloud. And today, suddenly, boom, lifted from the face. It was beautiful. Face was glowing as they see nothing short of a miracle. It was beautiful. I praise and thank the Lord for giving me the breakthroughs and the knowledge to be able to do this. All of you have been watching my channel some of you have been watching my channel for like 6, 7 years, right? And many of you keep asking me, hey, tell us a little bit about investment thing. Yeah. Now I built, and I built entire businesses around my investment. So, and very, I'm very happy, very blessed that a lot of you actually signed up as well. So very, very honored, very blessed to be able to show you guys that I'm not lying. Yeah. Some of you who have joined already experienced the miracles of how of the they were like, oh, now you know Limpei is 不 is not is 不是假的 it's not I'm not faking it, okay? Because I give you the same technology and you will see how it's done. Anyone can. So now you know. And very honored and privileged over the past 6 months. Since the last live stream, business has grown so much, and so much recognition given to me by very renowned people here. You know, people like John Maxwell, people like Bob Burke. I know personally, knowing me by name. Wow, it's a huge privilege, and I'm very honored. Oh, the thing dropped again. Yeah, the books that I'm writing on. Actually, right now I'm working on my 4th book, but my first book is still undergoing editorial. See, for those of you who wants to write your own book, right, it is a very long process. Unless you want to come up with something really crappy, then you skip the whole editorial process. Then so be it, you know. But if you want to do a book that is marketable quality, it takes a long time, and a lot of people involved. And so right now I'm still writing. You know, I'm writing my 4th book now, but my first book is still waiting to come out. Stay tuned. Paycheck money. If you feel paycheck with your money, and you can literally feel like your money is sitting in the bank sneering at you, paycheck at you, you need this book. Yeah. So yeah, I guess this is a kind of just a quick update. Oh, my puppy, my new puppy, a golden shipperdoodle or old English golden doodle, however you want to say it. It's a cross between a shipperdoodle and a golden doodle. Okay, so it's a designer dog. It's been bred in a certain way. 2 very famous designer breed bred together to create a certain color to get a certain this thing. Okay, and I'm so excited. I'm choosing out of a litter of 8 on Monday. They are 8 weeks old now, and coming back home on Friday. So next Friday I'm gonna live stream, and I'm gonna have my puppy here. Stay tuned for next Friday, okay? Oh, and Frank is here. Let's see, Frank. Oh, hope Frank, my buddy. JJ, hope all is well. Just want to pop in and say I'm happy for all you're accomplishing. Oh, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it, Frank. We missed you in the last IMC. How's everything doing for you? How's everything for you? I haven't heard from you for a bit. And congrats for finishing the book challenge. Yeah, that's really good. Since then, haven't seen much of an update from you. What's going on? So you see, guys, actually, for those of you who have followed me for the past 6-7 years, especially since I started streaming, live YouTubing from Korea, and then you know about my dog Toto, right? You know Toto, no training, no books, no crate training. The first, in fact, I think I bought Toto back home when when she was just about 2 weeks old. Yeah, pet shop, very irresponsible, selling puppies before they are ready. But I'm very fortunate. Toto did not come with all kinds of crazy illness or anything. So she lived she grew up well. But I never crate trained. I never trained her in any way. In fact, straight away back home, I let her out, and that's it. The home's her playground, and she grew up well. She grew up interacting with me well. We play well together at home. Okay, potty training is a bit of a problem because she only potties on my sofa. But she's a dog. What if I don't walk her and she don't potty outside, she potties on my sofa, I have myself to blame, right? See, the thing is, I don't know. Is it really necessary to train your dog like this much seriously? I don't know. I had a great time with my last dog, Toto. Oh, those of you who have watched me with Toto, maybe comment here. I really love my dog Toto. Very sadly, I have to leave her with my landlord because when I moved into a no pets place. So, and it was very hard to move around. I was moving around internationally since then, so it's very hard to move around with a pet. So the fact that I bought a new puppy right now shows that what? Shows that I am actually pretty much ready to settle down. Oh, yeah. So this shows that America is going to be my home. Okay, otherwise I wouldn't buy a puppy, right? I lived in Istanbul. I never bought a puppy. When I was living in Japan, I never bought a puppy. Huh? Yeah, here. Well, I guess Frank just left. So, uh, yeah. Actually, when I was in Dallas, I really wanted to stream, but you guys see this? I kind of healed up. I heal very quickly. I had an unfortunate accident. I was in Dallas. I lived in the Westin Stonebriar golf resort and spa resort. And you know what? They did such a great job. They cleaned the glass doors, right? So clean that it looks transparent. Like I never. So I was just rushing towards the pool. I see an open door. I rush towards the open door, and bam! It was a perplex door. Boom! Wow, blood spurted out and everything. And I got like a little fracture here. I can feel it. Wow. Good thing, lucky the door was not glass. Otherwise, I would have landed in hospital. So now I have a puncture wound on the lip from the inside out. Kind of heal. It healed very fast. I heal very fast. Something about me, huh? Thank the Lord, thank God that is perplex, not glass. Like if it's so clean, you need to paste like a warning, like show people which side is the door, right? But no. Oh. I still enjoyed myself tremendously in Dallas. My flight got held up more than 24 hours coming back. So my students, I was supposed to do a new class on Monday, but I only got back home on Tuesday, on Monday night. So quite a lesson learned. Flying around here in America, especially north to south, south to north, you really have to check the weather. Not like Singapore. Singapore is stormy every day, so the planes don't care. They will land stormy, but not here. If there's a storm cloud, they don't come. They don't land. Everything gets delayed. Very safe, very high safety standard here. I know. I just can imagine, like if Singapore adopts the same safety standard for not allowing planes to land when there's a storm, then planes will never land in Singapore. If you know Singapore weather, stormy or rainy every other day, then planes will never land. Then Changi Airport will never be the first, second, third, always first, second, third busiest airport in the world. Oh, yo. I'm not sure if it's still, but when I was still living in Singapore more than 20 years ago, it was like first, second, third always. So yeah, that's my update. That's what my life is about right now. I can't wait for next week to show you guys my new puppy. Oh, his or her name. Okay, still don't know which one out of the 8 would be, but his or her name will be Pungsong. Pungsongi is Korean for abundance. Pungsongi, Pungsong. And abundance is what I'm about. Abundance is what I teach in my class. How to move from scarcity into abundance. How to move from a life of scarcity where you feel like you lack everything, you lack money, you lack everything, you lack time, into a life of abundance, of choice, of freedom, of flexibility. Abundance. To me, abundance is Psalm 23. It feels like 青草溪水边. It feels like beside quiet river, on green grass, and you're just overflowing. That's abundance. And so honored, so blessed that I've transformed 37 lives through my system so far, allowing them to experience what abundance really means. Oh, quite such a blessing. So for all my 37 students so far, thank you all so much. Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's it. If there's nobody else here to talk to you, I've spoken to myself, monologue long enough. It's been a 20 minutes monologue. It's been a 20 minutes talking about my update in life, and not many people watching because I didn't announce doing this live stream. But next Friday, stay tuned. Next Friday afternoon, we're bringing Pung Songi home, and next Friday night, I hope to be able to do this stream for you guys. If bringing him or her home for the first night isn't proving to be too big an ordeal, if it's becoming a very busy thing, then I won't be able to stream. Then I'll wait one more week. But the next time I get on live stream, you will see Pun Songi, my beautiful new puppy. All right, so stay tuned. And till then, annyeong.